Good morning, everyone. It's Tracy with Bright Sand Travel, and I'm live here at Atelier Playa Mujeres. It's an area north of Cancun, a gated resort and golf course community. And I just wanted to show you my walk from the room buildings down to the beach this morning. Hopefully, it won't be too windy. What you're looking at right now is the main building of the resort, where many of the restaurants are located, the theater, and also the Inspira room categories, some of them, not all of them. And then I'm going to pan out this way. You can see here are some of the swim up suites. And this is the building too where most of the other room categories are located. I'll pan around here so you can see the rest of it. So here are the swim out suites, which are really nice and private, as you can see here because of all the foliage in front. And then as I step back, you can see the room building here. It's 5 levels. You've got regular junior suites, ocean view junior suites on the side, and you also have rooftop suites, which are 2 levels and provide a really nice rooftop area with a plunge pool and little terrace and also some awesome views. So those you access from your room and through a spiral staircase that goes up there. So that's one of the room categories. Those are Inspira room categories that have the rooftop terrace. And then also, as you can see here, I'm going to pan across, on the end of this building is where the oceanfront rooms are located. There's oceanfront junior suites and also master suites, which are beautiful. And I have some pictures. I'm going to have to post some pictures of those rooms later. They're really nice. So the sun's just rising here, so they might be a little bright as I walk down. Anyway, you want a really nice upscale resort, um, adults only option, and you have kids that are 16 and over, you can come to this resort, which is really nice. So here, like I said, this is kind of like the little walkway that goes over to the main building, all the foliage. It's right next to a golf course too, so on the other side of all this foliage. Well, right here you have mangroves, and then you have a golf course. So as I pan over here, they are setting up for an event that looks like it's going to be spectacular here on the lawn in this little area, as you can see. Look at that. Really cool. Okay, so like I said, we're going to walk down this path here to get to the beach this morning. Again, this is the part of the building that's perpendicular to the beach, has is all room, just rooms here. And like I said, the different categories. Pan back again, you can see the main buildings back there. And the walk to the pool and the beach. This resort has one main pool for the guests. It's really large with 2 swim-up bars. Then there's also in the main building behind me that I panned out before, the Inspira room categories have a rooftop pool that they have access to. Well, not rooftop, I should say sky terrace. I don't know, you can't really see it too well from there. But anyway, back that way, there is a sky terrace pool. It's really pretty and has awesome views across the property. For Inspira room categories only, and that's kind of the step up, like a preferred club option here at the resort. So as we walk this way, see the pool's really quiet this morning. Nice cabana options for shade. And then this area over here, there's a bar, and then there's a restaurant here which serves more snack type foods, but I mean like hamburgers and hot dogs, but they also have some really good tacos, fish tacos, steak tacos, guacamole, some awesome vegetable spring rolls, which is really nice. So if you're hungry during the day, out by the pool, at any time, you can come up here and get something, or the servers will bring it to your chair, whether you're at the pool or the beach, which is really nice too. Remember, it's all inclusive, so you can have whatever you want, whenever you want. Workers are working hard this morning, getting everything ready for a new day.
Hola.
So I like this pool. Like I said, it's really large. So you've got a swim up bar down at this end, lots of seating, lots of umbrella options, palapa options. Winning. Voila. And over on that side, just beyond the pool, is where the golf course is. You can see as I'm walking through here, you might notice that there are a lot of towels sitting on chairs already, which is super nice. Some of the resorts you go to at 7:30, 8 o'clock, there's already towels on almost all the chairs. But that is not the case here. There's plenty of seating. People don't rush out and clean their chairs like you see at a lot of the resorts. So here is another restaurant. This is an awesome restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner right here by the pool and the beach. They have these awesome banana pancakes. If you followed me and you saw my post, you probably saw a picture of them. They were so good. So, yeah, breakfast and lunch here. And then at night, this is seafood restaurant. So, really nice location. Again, here is the main front section of the pool. And over there is the other swim up bar. And I think you can see the ocean. Beautiful sunrise here today. The sunrises have been awesome. Okay, so we're going to cross over the bridge here. We're getting to the beach. If you're hanging in there, if you're watching. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Tom. I see you're on. Nice to see you guys. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. I know you're celebrating on Friday. So, anyway, we're going to pan over here. We've got a hot tub. It's not hot, which is pretty typical in Mexico and the Caribbean that a hot tub is not really hot, but it's refreshing and a cool place to hang out. So there's the other swim up bar over there. And it's probably getting a little more windy as we head out to the beach. Hopefully you can still hear me. Got your showers for rinsing off here. And then as we head down to the beach, you can see there's a little swing bar over here. Volleyball net over in the background for some beach volleyball. There's hammocks all around here too. And you can see the hammocks over there. They're awesome for laying just relaxing on the beach. We were hanging out there on Thanksgiving as a family. And I'm just gonna head down here. I love all the seating on the beach. I know it's gonna get windy, but maybe you can hear me. Also some vehicle coming here. Oh, look at that. Uh, that was one of the greenskeepers for the golf course. So the golf course is on one side of the resort, but then it's also way on the other side too. And this is like a little path. Sometimes you see the golfers going through here. It's kind of cool. I know some of them, the greenskeepers. Love like I was saying, the seating on the beach is really nice. You've got palapas, little grass huts, and you've also got um, other valley beds. Just lots of nice seating option on the beach. And I'll walk kind of down this way too so you guys can see it. I'm not getting in the sand totally yet. So the resort's kind of broken into sections. Down there, they do have the section for the Inspira guests, like I said, which was like kind of like the preferred club, where they have a little bit of upgraded amenities. And then on the beach here, your main section is for everyone. And then the resort also has a family section called Estudio, which is a totally separate resort on the other side of the building. So, and they have their section way down here at the end. So there is a family section. The nice thing, if you stay at the family section, if you're 18 and over, you can actually come over and use the adult section as well. But it's a nice place for kids. So if you have kids under 16, then the studio is a nice option, especially for younger kids. It's got some nice features for really young families, some awesome baby rooms with cribs set up. It's just a really, and some nice family rooms with these bunk beds that are really large. So it's just a really nice setup for them as well. So just kind of looking down here on the beach, more palapas, and they had an event going on down here last night on the beach. That's why some of the chairs are removed from the palapas here. I'm going to pan over this way again. So there's some more hammocks. And I mentioned the family side of the resort, the studio section. They have a pool just beyond there. And then their building is back, kind of sits off the beach a little bit back down this path. So separated from the adult section of the resort, which is nice. Sometimes you just get like that separation. On vacation without your kids, you may not want to be hanging out with kids. So let's just walk down here. That's probably getting windier because we're heading down to the beach. But another little swing bar here, these are really cool. Let's see here. Can you see? Some swings, nice place to hang out during the day, have a cocktail. Speaking of cocktails, this resort has some of the best drinks. They have one bar that's really just a craft bar, and the bartenders are amazing. We've had some awesome creations. You just tell them what you like, what type of alcohol you want to drink, and they've created some really nice drinks for us. And also, the food has been phenomenal. So, we've had amazing food every day. Like, I haven't found anything I haven't liked, which is really nice here. And even my picky daughter has found something to eat everywhere too. So, as you can see on the beach, again, it's just a really nice, they've left it really natural, really pretty. The plants, and then you also have your cabanas all set up, some chairs and umbrellas as well. You have some of the Kobe cat and the kayaks and the stand-up paddle boards there too. And there's that ocean. Getting ready to go out on my morning run. Here, this is a great beach for running and walking. It's a good 5 miles long. And then even on the land side, there's a great path, so it's really nice. So anyway, there is the beach as the sun's rising this morning. We've had some nice weather. The first 2 days were a little cooler, and then yesterday was really warm and great pool day. You can see there. All right, well, I'm gonna run, so I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll come back later today, maybe with some more features from the resort, from the activities going on at the beach and the pool. Probably show